I drove to Arkansas. I'm in Arkansas right now. I said that already. Have you ever driven through Oklahoma to get to Arkansas? I will say Oklahoma is a little bit underrated. You drive through the back roads, there's like actual hills and trees and then like lakes. Who knew? In Oklahoma. I passed like a bunch of casinos and I really wanted to stop, but the problem was I drove my Tesla from Austin to Bentonville. And the thing is, when you drive a Tesla for a very long road trip, which I would call that a long road trip, let's say, the Tesla kind of tells you where you get to drive. You don't really have a choice because there's only so many superchargers that exist. And in rural Oklahoma, there are precisely zero. There are no superchargers in the back roads. Not a thing. I looked for them. So the only way that you can practically drive through Oklahoma from Texas to get to Arkansas is you have to stay on the interstate. It is impossible otherwise. If not, you will run out of battery. If you run out of battery, that's a bad situation because you can't just sit there and like stick your thumb out and hope that somebody can just, pick you up so you can go to get a gas can full of gas and fill your car back up. Nope. You get to sit there and call Tesla service and wait for somebody to come, mobile charge your car, however long that's going to take. They say they'll do it, and I don't really want to test it. That's what Tesla says. They say if you run out of gas or you have a flat tire, even there's no like spare tires in these cars. This is something I learned. You literally have to get on the app and dial, 911 or whatever, and they will come fix it. But if you're in rural Oklahoma, how long do you think that's going to take? Like, where's the nearest service truck? I have no idea. Does it even work? Who knows? I thought Elon's busy doing other stuff. He might be. At any rate, I didn't want to take that chance. So the Tesla tells you where to drive. Well, here's the deal. From Austin to Bentonville, normally, in a normal cycle, hold on. If you have a normal car, let's see what the map says. Do you guys like Apple Maps or Google Maps? Doesn't matter because now I'm using Apple Maps. Okay, from my house, I'm not going to tell you my address, but from my house, let's see, directions. Ooh, directions to me right now. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I guess there's more than one house that has the same address in the state of Texas. Yep, whatever. Okay, my house to where I'm at right now in Arkansas on Apple Maps is 7 hours and 52 minutes. But if you take the route that I had to take, which is not even really a route here, you can't really do it. It's not even a default route. You have to go like out of the way to do this. It is at least 8 hours and 54 minutes. It's like closer to 9.5, I would say, based on the route that you have to take. And that doesn't even include charging time. So the thing is with this Tesla app, it tells you where to go and where to charge and then how long you have to charge there. The problem is that these projections are like way off. They're not even close. For instance, there was like a stretch that was 200 miles between chargers. Okay. You ever driven 200 miles without filling up your gas tank? Of course you have. Everybody does it all the time. It's not even a question. Well, I had a 200-mile stretch between chargers. My car's rated for 300 miles. That's a lot more than 200, right? Well, I filled my car up with juice, whatever you call it, battery. I charged the battery, put Tesla juice in the Tesla. And then when I started driving, it said, oh, you're projected to have like 10% battery available by the time you get there. And I was like, hold on a second. That means I'm going to use up 30% of, hold on, 90% of my battery to drive 200 miles. But my battery is rated for 300. It's actually 330. It's just been degraded to 300. So you're telling me that my battery doesn't know how much juice it has? I don't know how it does. Like, how can you say that your battery has so much juice and then it just doesn't? It doesn't make any sense. Other than that, Teslas are fine, but it's impossible to plan a road trip. Well, not really. You just have to be willing to spend the hours. So I turned what should have been 7 hours and 52 minutes into over 10. I spent over 10 hours driving from Austin to Bentonville. And you know what I did on that drive? I had to stop, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 charges. And every time I charged, I stopped, I plugged in, and then I took my phone out, did the little thing where you can get the internet on your phone, on your computer. What's it called? Hotspot. Got my little hotspot on, Logged in, did some work, traded some accounts, checked the market. Was it compliant? Maybe. I don't know. Probably. I think so. My computer's pretty locked down.